Hey, everybody, we're dropping into your feed to make a special announcement, and that is what you're hoping it is. A brand new Boi Crazy has arrived. Oh.
Check your stocking. There's something hunky inside.
And it's not
it's
cold,
a new episode
and it's
of Boi
filling up
Crazy.
the foot of that stocking
You've
well.
been good.
Real
Even
well.
if you've been naughty, you've been good.
Unless you've been
Good
living
enough
under
to
a
get Boi
fucking
Crazy.
rock, you've heard of our podcast, Boi Crazy. It's the pod within a pod, where we talk about the hunkiness of basically anyone at this point. Started out as hunks of yesteryear, but now it's gone off the fucking wall. We just rate the hunkiness of hunks throughout the universe and fiction. And this is our very special holiday installment of Boi Crazy, and we hope you enjoy. Well, the weather outside is frightful, but those boys are so delightful. So if you've nowhere to go, come and talk about hunks with 340-something dads.
Yes,
It's Boi Crazy.
baby. It's Boi Crazy. Oh, shit. And we're at a holiday Boi Crazy.
Rumpa pum pum. Here we are. Holiday Boi Crazy.
Yeah. And we're here. And once again, y'all, not sexual. Just want to
Nothing sexual. 'Tis the season for earnest appraisals of hunk meat throughout the holiday genre. I'm excited for this one, dude.
And this episode could not have come at a better time because I think people are forgetting the reason for the season.
Oh,
What's that, Andrew?
It's sleason on hunks.
Yes, it's sleason.
Yes.
Sleason's the reason for the season.
Yeah. I got that on a T-shirt at Six Flags.
That's cool.
Did you? Wow. Six Flags is selling hunk shirts now. They know where the money is for sure.
Well, everybody's getting in on our market. We've kind of raised the hunk profile nationally. It was only a matter of time until flourishing businesses like Six Flags caught on.
Yeah, and I want you to know, y'all, we're not asking for royalties because the people who are in the know about Boi Crazy know we do this for the love of the game. So the more boys and corporations that are out there getting crazy about boys, that rides a rising
tide lifts all boats.
And
Yes,
we're just
it
celebrating the
does.
genre straight up. We're just fans of the genre. So success of hot boys around the world makes us just happy.
And y'all can, who are listening, you can tell by Adam's song at the top. I think it's time that we praise some of these hunks of the holiday season.
Shall we unveil the first ever 12 hunks of Christmas Boi Crazy edition?
Yeah, let's go.
God.
Let's go.
We have
12
so many
hunks.
hunks. We got 12 hunks to get to. We have no fucking time. I think
Let's go.
people
I'm
know
ready.
what the deal
I'm
is,
ready.
right? We appraise hunks. We're dads. It's not sexual. Get into it. That's the
we're
fucking
gonna pick
show.
a winner. We're gonna try to pick a winner, but 12 hunks.
We're gonna crown King Hunk of Christmas. Move over, baby Jesus. There's
We-
a new.
Well, is there? Maybe he's a repeat champ. We've never done this many hunks in one episode, so we have got to get moving.
God,
get
we have
blazing.
got to get cracking
Let's
because
get
the
blazing
big
and
boy.
brazen.
I want you to picture us at one of those conveyor belt sushi restaurants, but instead of sushi, it's hunks, and we can't stop grabbing items off the. We don't care what it costs.
You know what it
we're
is
just
for me,
eating
Adam?
till we're full.
Who cares
You know what it is?
color that plate is? I'm taking it.
You and I, all of us, we're in the living room of our house, and we've got the tree, and now we're trying to pick the boy bulbs to put on this tree. You know what I mean?
But I'll tell you what,
ones
by
do
the
you
end of this
hang on the-
episode, we're gonna have a boy star for the top. Okay? I'll tell you that
Well,
right
let's
now.
get going. Oh God,
All right,
I'm
I'll
so
go first.
ready.
I go first. I'll go
Andrew,
first. I'll go first.
that was
I'm
never
so
in doubt.
excited.
That
You're
was
the most
never in
excited.
doubt. You are a devout Christian. The birth of Christ means everything to you. There's never a world where Ben and I would not let you have the first hunk
Thank
of Christmas.
you.
All right, let's do
Hark!
it. Who's
Hark! The first hunk of Christmas.
appears?
You can hear the tinkle of the jingle bells in the distance.
I hear the bells, so many bells, all of the bells, so many bells.
I don't like that. All right, let's keep going.
That song is always distressing.
It is
All right.
distressing.
My number one hunk right out of the gates. This one was an easy one for me. John McClane from Die Hard.
Oh.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Who gives a fuck? It is.
It
if you
is
want
a
it to
Christmas
be.
movie.
If you want it to be, it is. Bruce Willis was never hunkier than as John McClane in this first Die Hard.
There's a lot. You're making a lot of sense.
OMG. Right out of the gates. I'm going John McClane. Any of you double up on this one?
I had John McClane as well, but that's all right because I have backup choices. But this is a great pick. He's a everyman hunk. He's an everyman hunk.
Enchanté to disagree with you, and you're going to say because
You're
I'm
enchanted to
clearly
disagree with
the working class hero out of this, which is
Everyone knows that.
out of the show. I think I need somebody a little more erudite, somebody who would take me to a nice restaurant. Same movie, but I got to say Hans Gruber would be my hunk. Listen, this is a guy who has a lovely accent, takes you out to a nice meal, plenty of money. We know
We're talking
that.
about Alan Rickman in
Yes,
in
of
Die
course.
Hard.
And what a hottie. What a hottie.
Wow,
Tough
this
guy.
is a dark horse. I wouldn't have thought of this, but now that I'm seeing it,
Oh,
all right,
my
all
God.
right.
I
No,
disagree. He's got a sort of like German. We spend 3 days in a Berlin nightclub with him type of vibe that I find creepy. Like I cover my drink when I'm around Alan Rickman.
Yeah,
You
but
understand?
I'm into that. I'm into that. It's dangerous.
You're into that.
And I'm full of some of the best sushi from Berlin because this is a guy who knows the best sushi spots.
That's what I
you
think
know
of
it.
when I think of.
Okay,
Berlin.
well,
It's
Ben,
the
you just
sushi.
you greedily took the second pick. You just jumped right in there.
Well, Adam, you
like a Hans Gruber would. He had to take what he wanted. He's an
No,
alpha.
that was my first pick. We went. Adam, you picked one. Andrew picked
What did
one.
I pick,
picked
Ben?
one.
You've already.
You picked
I have not
John
picked
McClane.
one.
You said yours was already John McClane. You had
Yeah,
John
but we're not
McClane.
having repeats. I said I agree that was on my list, but I have backups. You dumb
Okay,
fuck.
okay. Well,
I'm
guys,
used to
this is
scolding
not
Andrew.
what the
I'm used to
holidays are
scolding Andrew.
about.
But you, Ben, I have to explain the rules to you
No,
this
no,
early in a
no,
Boy
no,
Crazy
okay.
when
Adam,
we're
it is
trying
your
to speed
turn.
through it.
No,
Adam,
it's
it's
Adam.
When
it's
we're
your turn.
trying to speed
I'm
through
on my
it.
heels. Adam, I'm on my heels. I'm on my heels.
My first pick, Ben,
Thank you, Adam.
Yes.
and I'm going to go very traditional because you guys have gone a little bit outside the box, but I'm going with a straight up old school Santa Claus pick. I find
how
Santa Claus
safe.
to
How
be a hunky man.
safe.
But
Just generic.
he's festooned
Santa.
in velvet.
Okay.
And have you ever sat with a mall Santa, any mall Santa, and let him put
And
his arm
smelled
around
those
you?
Marlboro
You feel
100s.
safe. You feel held. You feel seen. There's a security in a Santa Claus that I think
Wow.
all of us can embrace.
There's
and when you get
definitely a little bit of a daddy thing with it, and I
Mm-hmm.
can see some of that. A little, I know what I want. Gimme. And you know I'm into that.
And if you ever see like a really top tier Christmas film, an A-list, a Polar Express or something like that, Santa's always got a booming, commanding voice. He is a masculine presence. There's no doubt who's the alpha in the room when Santa Claus is in the room. Despite his bowl full of jelly and good nature, I'd say this dude lays it the fuck
Not into
down.
it.
And
I'm not
bowl full
into
of
it.
jelly. I mean, I think that's an exaggeration. It's a dad bod.
Yeah, and
It's
also,
not over
I'm
the
going to
top.
tell you, it's something unattractive about the fact that he's on the road so much. You know, I want,
Well,
I want,
you'd
I
know.
want somebody who's around more. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm
And
sorry,
this-
one day a
yeah,
year.
one night of the year he's out.
Oh,
You
but
wish-
he's always
you wish
in
you
his
could live
workshop.
that life.
He's going over his lists. He's got a lot to do. You think? I mean, what do we have? Summers in the North Pole? It's wet. I'm not into it.
With climate change, I feel like the higher north you can go,
Yeah,
the
it's
better.
about to be a beachside resort up there.
All right, Andrew.
Santa Claus,
number
my
two.
first
All
pick.
right, all right.
right.
My second pick, I'm also going Santa, but I'm dialing it in. I want to see a bit more specific Santa. I'm going Kurt Russell as Santa in the Santa Claus Chronicles. This is as hunky
now this is a-
as Santa gets. Buckle up.
This is a
Holy
great pick.
Shit.
This is
This is
a
a
Kenny
great pick.
Rogers Santa, is what
This
it is.
And it's Kurt Russell looking good. He's still a silver fox. He kind of looks like a continuation of his character from The Thing to me.
Yeah,
I don't. This is what he's doing now. He's Santa, but
he is a little more ripped than normal. This is
I was just gonna say, what if Santa did push? What if Santa shupped? What if Santa shupped?
Did 100 push-ups a day?
Exactly.
Yeah, or Santa did some amateur strongman contest. That's what I'm getting
like
out
that
of
the
it.
beard is kind of
North Pole
maintained.
grappling and shit.
I don't want a beard that goes down to the belly button. I don't want a beard getting caught in my teeth. I want a
Why is it getting caught in your teeth, Andrew? This isn't sexual.
Because he's tugging, trying to get his attention.
Yeah, it's not sexual. It just, it's happenstance. The beard's too long.
Andrew's about a good foot and a half shorter than Kurt Russell. And if he wants to talk to him, he tugs on that beard to get him to gaze down into his eyes.
I'm on some other shit. I'm moving on, y'all. I'm going to give you my number.
All right. Give us your number two.
Motherfuckers, I'm always looking for a family man, a guy who cares, and ain't no bigger family man in Christmas than Bob Cratchit. I'm going Bob Cratchit. Shit, do I think Bob Cratchit is a hunk? I think he's a working class hero. This is a guy who takes care of the sick. He loves his kids. Yeah, he doesn't have money, but he knows what's important. And
I don't know. What's Bob Cratchit from? The fucking Christmas Carol?
Christmas Carol,
you fucking asshole.
And who is he? He's Tiny Tim's dad. Right? That's right.
He's
that's
Tiny
right.
Tim's dad.
Sorry, I was paying attention to Scrooge. That's more of the fucking story.
He's asking. I think he asks Scrooge for more money or something. There's some kind of ask there at the beginning of a Christmas.
I don't find I've never found poverty attractive. On record. On record.
Oh, no
I've
need.
I've never
Adam.
found poverty
no
attractive.
Need.
We
it's
knew this.
Assumed. It's assumed. I can see it. I can see a great dad.
Yeah, he's sexy.
Got those ratty fingerless gloves, the patched elbows on a jacket. It's a look.
I bet that guy can throw a fucking jab. He grew up on the street. I bet that guy can throw a jab. He's rangy.
This is a guy who coughs so loudly next to you in the tube, and you wonder how you got COVID on the flight home.
You're ridiculous. Adam, who's number two for you? I'm not going to keep doing this.
Okay, Ron, stop. That's a peek at the present. You don't get it all right now. You've got to go over to Patreon if you want to hear the full episode. Do not miss it. It's for Patreons only, and it's better than our regular show.
It's better than the Grawlix Saves the World.
I don't know how to sell it any stronger than that.
Go on over to patreon.com/Grawlix Saves. Join us and get all these Boi Crazy episodes, all the back episodes, and stay hunky, guys. Happy holidays.
Stay Boi Crazy.
Stay Boi Crazy.